I'm Mike from Become a Better Guitar Player. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give a tutorial on how to play Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. This song is primarily 3 chords, but during the chorus there is an extra chord, there's an E chord. So it's some simpler chords. It's got an odd sort of a way of picking. It sounds really nice. It's a very recognizable song to play for people once you learn how to play it. So if you like this video, like and subscribe to our channel. It's completely free and it helps us out a lot. All right, so let's get started with the lesson. This song is going to be played with an A minor chord, a G chord, and part of an F chord. There's also going to be an E minor chord in the chorus, and I'll explain that when we get to it. So to begin with, the part that it's famous for, the main chord progression, it's based on an A minor chord. But for the most part, that note's not even played. It's going to be played with these 2 notes right here. The 2nd fret on the D string and the 2nd fret on the G string. And the intro goes like this. So you're going to start on the A string, you're going to strum down slowly, D, G, and then hit the G string open. And when you hit that G string open, you need to be setting up this next chord here, the G chord. Also on this G chord, you're just going to be playing the top string, so you don't need to hit the G note down there on the high E. So it goes. When you play the G chord, you're just going to go down those 4 strings like that. From the G chord, you're going to go into this F chord that's almost like an F bar chord. But instead, you just fret the E string and the A string. The E string on the 1st fret, then the A string on the 3rd fret. Then back to the G. When I make this F chord, I use my pinky here, mainly so because it's important for all these strings to ring nice, and I just do a better job of it with my pinky. My pinky's kind of messed up, so, but they call that using rounded fingertips. You really have the tip of your finger on the strings, so you don't interfere with the other strings. So when Blue Oyster Cult plays it, they play it a little faster than that. It's more like. So it's a little hard. It's actually a hard song to get the strings to ring really clearly, and I've been playing for a long time, and it's hard for me. I have to really emphasize using my fingertips like this. So there's a chorus that's actually kind of short, and it's almost all the same chords, and I'll show you how it goes. It goes like this. And after the first verse, it just does that one time. It goes. they're doing for that is they're going to play this F chord, but he mutes it with his hand. To start with, you're going to play this F chord. You're going to bar the first fret. On the third fret of the A string, you're going to have your third finger. On the third fret of the D string, you're going to have your pinky. And you're going to bar the first fret. F, 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 F. Come down and play this G chord and play the whole chord. And mute it with your picking hand also. And then play that A minor chord. That's going to be second fret of the D, second fret of the G, first fret of the B string. Second time it plays it, it goes F, E minor. An E minor is going to be second fret of the A, second fret of the D, A minor, G. And then after that, it goes back to the other chord progression, but it starts on an F chord this time after the chorus. So this is how it goes. I'll show you building up to it. You go. So at the end of the first chorus, verse, chorus section, or verse, chorus, verse, it ends on the A minor chord, and it kind of just fades out, and then it goes back into that original progression. And on the second time it goes to the chorus, it plays it 2.5 times. It's going to start out like this. So it only plays the first 3 chords, and then it goes back into the main progression again, but it starts out on the F chord again. So it goes. It ends on that A minor again, and then it goes into the solo. And there's a sort of it's a bridge part with a solo over it. It's really neat. It's completely different from the rest of the song. It's got this sort of really dramatic sound to it. It reminds me of maybe an Ozzy Osbourne song when Randy Rhoads played guitar with him. That's what leads up to the solo. It sounds really neat, and it's actually pretty easy to play. To play this, you're going to have your third finger down here on the 10th fret of the G string, Your second finger is going to go on the 9th fret of the B string. Your first finger is going to go down here on the E string. You're gonna just do. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you're gonna do this 5 times. And you're gonna take these 2 fingers and you're gonna slide them up 2 frets here to the 8th and the 7th. Now here's a tricky part that makes it hard to play along with it. You're going to do it 6 times on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to do that twice. And from there, it goes into this. There's 2 guitar players. So one guy is playing this really dramatic solo, and the other guitar player and the bass player are doing this. Okay, and the way you play that is it's going to be the 1st fret on the E string, and the 3rd fret on the E string. That's going to be on the D string, 6, 5, 3, pause. Then 5th fret on the D and the A, and 3rd fret on the E. And from there, it goes 6, 5 on the D. So this is it. Okay, it does that 4 times. And from there, it goes into an F chord, and it goes, pauses, then it slides up to a G chord. Does it one more time. Then it goes back into the original chord progression. So I'll do that from beginning to end, okay? And from that, it goes back to the original progression. When you get to the bridge, you do it 2.5 times, just like you did in the second series of that chorus verse progression. And then it ends appropriately on this A minor chord at the very end. So that's how you play Don't Fear the Reaper. It's a really recognizable chord progression that's fun to play. And if there's anybody out there that's a real fan of the song and they want to see a transcription, or a lesson for the actual guitar solo, I'd be more than happy to do that if somebody's interested in learning it. So, hope you like this, and if you did, like and subscribe to our channel. It's completely free and it helps us out a lot. So, have a great day.